When you're an introvert and you struggle interacting with people and trying to make friends as an introvert, it can have a negative impact on your confidence, your social life, and your growth. Skinny Magic Guy here, and this is some Modern Warfare 2 knife only gameplay. This is my second best gameplay I've ever gotten knife only wise in my knifing career, so I hope you enjoy. As for being introverted, it's always been difficult for me to connect with people, especially with people my age, and I've always tended to be a loner, and if it's not spending time with just myself, at most I interact best when I'm just one-on-one with a person. Now, with that being said, and I've talked about this in another commentary too, that's one of the main reasons why Magic was such a big influence for myself and for my social life and my confidence. If you want to, if you'd like to listen to that commentary, I'll leave a link in the description if you'd like to listen to that as well. But in terms of just being introverted, majority of the time, I get more satisfaction when I'm just with myself, or I'm communicating or interacting with just one person, or at most two. When it comes to as an introvert, it's much more complicated to interact with a group of people, and a lot of times you feel left out in the conversation, and part of that has to do with the feeling that you can't really contribute to the conversation at hand, or you feel like you just don't belong in that group, even if it's your friends. It can have a very negative impact on your feelings and your thoughts about yourself, or even just in terms of your confidence. It never made interacting much easier for myself. Growing up as a kid, I would barely speak a word to people in groups. I would always feel left out in a group, and even if I did say something in that group, it would just to other people it would come off as awkward, or it wasn't acknowledged at all by the group. It can really have, as an introvert, it can really have a negative impact on the feelings about yourself and your confidence, and whether or not you're really a good person in interacting and whatnot. Now, of course, for my own personal case, Magic was one thing that remedied this problem, at least once in a while. It was not a cure for this problem ever, and it still isn't today. It's only an occasional remedy at certain times when I can just pull out a magic trick and do it for a group of people that will hopefully enjoy it. But at the same time, I can I can come to terms with the fact that, you know, despite the fact being introverted, I can still, as I age and continue to try to improve myself and my confidence and my social life and my interaction skills, I can hopefully improve my interaction skills when I'm in a group, whether it's with my friends, my future coworkers, or in any group situation. And keep in mind that if you're an introvert, there's nothing wrong with being introverted. There really isn't. It just means that you take in satisfaction and in a different way, and like you don't get as much enjoyment in a group as much as you do with yourself or just being one-on-one with a person. There's really nothing wrong with that at all. Understand that being an introvert, it builds character within you and your sense of empathy towards yourself and other people. And nothing else can really beat that. I went 35-7 in this game. Thank you for listening. I hope to see you guys in the next video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.